Good day everyone, and also our teacher in English Enhancement. I am Nino Carlguri from BSNED 2, and also
I am Angeline Jimenez, major in EST, which means Elementary School Teaching.
So this video that we present in front are about the learnings that we have learned from the module English Enhancement. So the things that I have learned from this module English Enhancements is about mood verbs. Mood verbs are the indicative moods, imperative moods, and subjunctive moods. So, indicative moods, which means, let's proceed to the imperative. Imperative moods means a verb which is used to express a command, an advice, or an entity is known as imperative mood. So the example of imperative mood is open the window. So indicative moods means a verb which is used to make a statement of a fact or a question or a supposition. So the example of indicative mood is we practice musically daily. So we practice musically daily. And lastly, subjunctive mood. Subjunctive mood means express wish, hope, desire, intention, or resolution in noun. Long live the queen. Long live the... So those are the things that I have learned from this module English Enhancement. So I mentioned the indicative mood, imperative mood, and the subjunctive mood.
I will state my learnings that I have learned in English Enhancement. There are three major modes in English. First mode is indicative mode, which means facts or ask questions. For example, they are playing the guitar. They are playing the guitar. It states as fact. Then next is are they play the guitar? Are they play the guitar? It states as questions. Next mode is the imperative mode. This expresses as a command or a request. There are two examples of it. First example is play the guitar. Play the guitar, it states as a command. Then next is please play the guitar. Please play the guitar, which it states as a request. Is a subjunctive mode. Subjunctive mode, this is shows as a wish or a doubt. There are two examples of subjunctive mode. First example is I suggest that Lay play the guitar. This states as a suggestions. Next, if I were Lay, I would play the guitar.
Good day everyone, my name is Alexa Jade Caputo from Bachelor of Special Needs Education, major in Elementary School Teaching. So I am here to discuss the three major modes of the verb. I will discuss the learnings that I've learned or the knowledge that I've learned on that lesson. So the three major modes of the verb, there is the indicative mode, subjunctive mode, and imperative mode. So let's tackle first with the indicative mode. So indicative mode, it is a fact mode, and it is the one we use most often. It states asked or denies a fact. However, it can also express an opinion because opinion are often stated as fact. So I prepare three examples in each mode. So the first one is we will finish the project on time. It will rain soon. She was studying all day long. So that was the three examples of indicative mode. So we will move to the subjunctive mode. Subjunctive mode, it is used to express suggestions, recommendations, advice, demands, wishes, and doubts. It is also used to talk about hypothetical or imaginary situation, or something that is contrary to fact. So I prepared also three examples for subjunctive modes. The first one is I wish I had some cheese. Second is, she suggests that Michael move to the sales department. The last example for the subjunctive mode is, I wish it were summer now. So we are now going to the third or the last mode that we need to tackle, and that would be the imperative mode. Imperative mode, it is a command, and it is also common and is used to give orders or to make requests. Often in imperative sentences, there is an understood you as the subject. So I prepare also three examples of the imperative mode. The first one is go ahead. Second one is don't move the object. The last examples, that would be read it out loud. Those are the three major modes of the verb. And I hope you've liked and understood the knowledge also that I've learned. And that would be all. Thank you.
Good morning, Mom. Good morning, everyone. This is Rosa Menes from BSNED EST. My reflection on what I have learned in this module. English enhancements is about the systematic communicate. Mood have three parts: indicative mood, subjective mood, imperative mood. Indicative mood means expresses a fact, opinion, or question. You can give an example of indicative mood. 1. They are playing the guitar. 2. It will rain tomorrow. 3. We want to be famous. Subjective mode is allow people to express a demand or suggestions. I can give an example. 1. I would follow them. 2. If my brother were here, he could control the situation. 3. I wish you were here. Always be happy in your life. Imperative mode is used to give a command or make a request. Their sentences are telling someone else to do an action. I can give an example of imperative mode. 1. Pick up those clothes. 2. Please don't talk loudly.
I have learned in this lesson is all about the three moods of verb: the imperative mood, the subjunctive mood, and the indicative mood. The imperative mood is a command and it is also common. It is used to request and to give orders. For example, never forget the person who loves you. The subjunctive mood is to use to express suggestions, recommendations, advices, wishes, and etc. For example, I suggest Jane sing the song. The indicative mood is a fact mood. It talks about the facts and the opinions.
A pleasant day, everyone. With that, what I have learned in this term with regard to the subject English Enhancement 202 are the three moods of verbs such as subjunctive mood, imperative mood, and indicative mood. First is subjunctive mood. It is used to express suggestions, recommendations, advice, demands, wishes, and doubts. It is also used to talk about hypothetical situations or something that is contrary to fact. Example of subjunctive mood is, if I were in the program, I would sing the song. Second is imperative mood. An imperative sentence gives a command that is usually end with a period, but it may also end with an exclamation point, command us or tell people to do something. So, example, kindly submit your module on Monday. Lastly, is indicative mood. It is a verb mood that the speaker or writer uses to express information that sound factual. Example, Joey, pick up the boxes. I hope that you have learned from this video. Thank you and God bless.
Good day. With that, I would like to share my learnings in English Enhancement Subject Module 1. The three mode of verb: indicative mode, subjunctive mode, and the imperative mode. Indicative mode is the mode of verb that shows something real. The content is fact. Example number 1. Leni Robredo is running for president. Example number 2. Typhoon Odette was happened on December 17, 2021. Subjunctive mood. A mood of verb that expresses demand or suggestion. Example, I hope I wanna be a millionaire someday. Example number 2. I wish I could reach 100 subscribers on my YouTube. Third and the last one is the imperative mood, a verb that sentences indicate command and request. For example, give me a glass of water. Example number 2, close the door after you leave. And that are my learnings in English Enhancement, Module 1. Thank you.
I have learned from the lesson is that mood is a form of verb that shows a mood or manner in which a thought is expressed. The three moods are imperative, indicative, and subjunctive.
I learned to identify the differences of the three major moods of verbs and also construct sentences using the three major moods of verbs.
The things I have learned in Enhance Your English subject is that the words and sentences or the approach that we use in everyday lives are belong to the three major moods: the indicative mood, subjunctive mood, and the imperative mood. So that's all.